How do you find the right career for you? I think one mistake we might make when trying to answer this question is to put the focus on the job or the career itself, when the focus should be on you. So when answering the question, what is the right career path for me? It's a question of, who am I? What are my goals? What kind of lifestyle would I like to have? In this video, I will share with you two websites. One recommends careers and degrees. The other is a personality test. Then I will share with you a lesson I learned from the book, So Good They Can't Ignore You. And finally, at the end of the video, I will share with you what I think is the most important tool when answering this question. So make sure you catch it. Career Explorer. This is Career Explorer. On the top, you have character traits that describe you. Right here, you have careers, and then at the bottom, degrees. Right here, top degrees for you. So for me, I have a lot of things that deal with people. Teaching, songwriting, not related to people, but creative side, real estate. I actually thought about becoming a psychologist, but then I realized how many years they have to study for. And I realized I don't want to deal with people's traumas, but I am interested in the psychology of people, especially more so in the marketing side of things. So that does relate to entrepreneurship, commercials, being a teacher. There's also market research analysts. So yes, these job recommendations don't necessarily have to spell out the exact job title for you, but it will give you a good idea of what to look for. And you can consider like these as synonyms for what you potentially want. Or maybe they actually tell you exactly what kind of job is suitable for you. 16 personalities. This website does not recommend jobs for you, but if you know who you are as a person, then you can match yourself with jobs that are appropriate for your personality. My MBTI is ENFJ. So if I click on my personality type, it will tell me what my strengths and weaknesses are, how I behave in romantic relationships, friendships, how am I as a parent, some ideas for career paths and workplace habits. Now, this one won't tell you what jobs you should have, but just how you behave at work. For example, for this one it says, unfortunately, some managers may take advantage of protagonists' work ethic. So maybe you work hard and you should be mindful of not being taken advantage of. So I clicked on career paths and I gave it a little read, and it seems like my personality type seeks helping other people, and it's very people-oriented. It talks about emotional and social skills, and what else here? Finding deeper issues. And it also relates to teaching, to consulting, to therapy, psychology. So I find doing 16 personalities along with Career Explorer is really good together. And you'll have a lot of fun doing especially 16 personalities because it describes you, or it describes me at least, so well. So good they can't ignore you. The main premise of this book is that they argue against the popular idea of follow your dreams, follow your passions. Sometimes your passions don't pay. The book talks about how it's important to be really good at what you do instead. And by the way, if your skill is in demand or it's perceived as valuable, there'll be more opportunities for you. So Cal Newport, the author of the book, he puts emphasis on a craftsman mindset, which means mastering your skill versus seeking fulfillment or like meaning from it. So just be really good at something. By the way, side note, Dr. Andrew Huberman talks about productivity. He says if the reward is not the work, it's something outside of the work, maybe what you do after you get the work done, then you create a lot of resistance between you and the work. You don't want to do it, you just want the reward. But if the reward or the fulfillment is the work itself, then you naturally get a lot more work done. How cool is that? I'm still trying to learn this and adopt it myself. Okay, now the final and most important step after you finish the previous ones is a vision board. A vision board is a visual tool made up of pictures to help you envision what kind of life you want. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Put them on the vision board. What I love about a vision board is it makes my decisions in life easier to make. Because every time I want to make a decision, I can think, is this decision getting me closer to where I want to be or further away? And that can be anything. It could be career related, it could be relationships, it could be, should I travel or buy a new car? It all comes down to your vision board. This is my vision board. I want to be healthy, physically, mentally. I want to be able to stretch. I would like to also have flexibility in my life and be able to work online. I want to have interesting friends. My favorite animal is the bird because they can fly and it's a symbol of freedom for me. They also fly in flocks. and they're excellent communicators. Just I want to be able to support my parents when I'm older. I want to learn and grow and read books, also a symbol of growth here. I want to excel in marketing, what I do online, social media. I want to become a father and a good one. My motto is learn, create, share. I would like to own a home one day and another one in the country, far away in nature, have some little babies, eat healthy, and it's important for me to find a partner, someone who I can win at life with, have shared goals and try to go after them together. That's my vision board. I forgot to mention, I studied hospitality and tourism management. I worked for Disney World and I worked for Marriott Hotels. And in fact, I wanted to become a hotel manager. I love working with people and customer service. It's a very fun industry. But I realized that when everyone is off, I'm working. And it's also very labor intensive and customer care intensive, and it took away a lot of my energy. So although I really enjoyed working in hospitality, I realized in the long run, it wasn't for me. And this is where it's important to consider the lifestyle that comes with the job or career that you think you want to have. For me, it wasn't it. I hope you found this video helpful. I think it's important to remember not to overwhelm ourselves with what steps we should take next. And sometimes it's just good to get started. You'll learn what you like, you'll learn what you dislike. If you do the 16 personalities test, let me know what your MBTI is. Mine is ENFJ. I'd love to get to know what yours is, and I'll reply to you in the comments. Thank you for watching.